Dearest youngsters, welcome. Salutations to thee. Congratulations that we could do 8 chapters. Ninth we have entered into. And I'm sure and wishes always that these Geetha talks and the common sense thoughts and the prayers we are learning to the Lord in different forms are strengthening you, adding to your personality's beauty, empowering you, and I'm sure you are doing better in your life. How much ever whoever gives, whatever the great words of advice or wisdom, they all will be vain of no hope or use unless we receive them and we implement them. It is in our choice we have to do. Never ever take the things in this way, such things for granted. Always be in the mood of building your life brick by brick into a great edifice. Life is not built only on money. Yes, it is required. Life is not built only on the professions. Yes, it is required. Not only on total social status, it is required. But mainly the life built on your own goodness, built on your own increased values, built on your own increased true knowledge, authentic knowledge, the correct knowledge, the complete knowledge. So it is in your hands to add to it. Without adding all these beautiful bits of knowledge, wisdom, maturity, also one can live like animals are living, trees are living, birds are living, the barbarian people are living, tribals are living. You can live, choose to be like that. But if you want to be a decent guy, a growing guy, a guy of evolution, for such person, then these are inevitable. And they are inevitable is not told by someone else from outside, they are realized from within. To realize from within, so add that beauty to your life. Life is beautified, glorified by maturity at the mind level with values and emotions, at the intellect level with the knowledge and wisdom authentic. So we are here having everyday sessions only to add this beautiful thing to life. So I wish and pray it works wonders in your life and through you to the whole world's benefit. Whole world should evolve both in the outer world of things, inner world of values. If possible, you can be even the custodians of carrying the torch of spiritual science also. There is no greater help than that, which you can do to yourself and to the world at large. Think about it. No hurry. No need to quickly come to any decision. Take your time but contemplate. Now, welcome. One suggestion today. As much as possible, remember your goal and make yourself active and alive all the time in trying to do something or the other to reach that goal. Left to ourselves, a goalless life is always having the goal of bhoga or nidra. Again, which one can do, but then it is only a downfall, it is not a rising above. Evolution is, from living at the body level and sense level to live at the mind level, thereafter to live at the intellectual level as consistently as possible. That's evolution. So the eating, sleeping, and all living at the body level. Animals do that only. They don't have manabuddhi. If you are given the manabuddhi, so living life at manabuddhi level is evolution. Buddhi should conceive the goal, mana should love that goal. Therefore, always remember your goal, love that goal, then the senses and body should work in achieving that goal in whatever the path they have to work. So, this is how our life should be always consistent, conscious, not sleepily living the life, lazily living life. Just happening, things are happening, मेरे को कुछ नहीं पता. Was born, I'm growing, they put me in school, I went and came. They put me in college, went and came. They got me married, so I became. अरे क्या है रे तू पैजामा है क्या? You makes me alert about what is happening to you and what you have to do with you for yourself. Okay, ये है थोड़ा सा introduction. Now welcome, love you, wish you all the best for everything in your life, the career, the beauty of your inner personality, achieving greater things for you and the world at large. So like every day, today also we are here joining for the three things. One, Bhagavad Gita. Second, a common sense thought simple. Third one is our chanting of the Dashavatara Stotram, learning it. Today, luckily, is the eighth avatar. Seven are done. Matsya Kurma, Varaha, Narasimha, Vamana, Parshurama, Rama is also over yesterday. Today, the eighth one, Krishna Bhagavan's avatar. Then Buddha and Kalki. तो कृष्ण अवतार का हम आज श्लोक पढ़ेंगे फ्रॉम दशावतार स्तोत्र टू आर थिंग्स अबाउट लॉर्ड कृष्ण क्लियर and then in common sense thought Bhagavan will give something. Let us see in Bhagavad Gita today, ninth chapter, third shloka. First shloka, Bhagavan appreciated Arjuna, said, you are Anasuyu, you have no the negative qualities of jealousy, finding faults and destroying others. Therefore, I am giving you Guhya Tamam, secret most, and Jnanam and Vijnanam. Yet Jnatva Moksha se Ashubhat. You will be freed from all the sequence of impurities. Okay? That is Rajavidya and Rajaguhyam. It has got 7 points. Rajavidya, Rajaguhyam, Pavitram, Uttamam, Pratyakshaavagamam, Dharmyam, Susugam Kartum Avyayam. Now in this today's shloka, third one, he says, such an important one. If it's not so important, I would have not given you. As I told you, the positivity of it, when you don't take up this one and miss this chance, you will continue to live this life at the very low level. And your only life is to struggle to get happiness. One day only dying. And again we are born again, struggling to get happiness through the outer things are beings. Little bits and pieces here and here, there you get. Most of the things are disappointing. Again we die. In this way, born, struggle, die. That is the only you will live a life. But if you learn this line, like thing which I am teaching, moksha se ashubhat, it gives an happiness which is never ending. Now the choice is yours. Having this way, he encouraged Arjuna from the shloka 4 onwards. Tomorrow, which we'll see, Bhagavan gives that beautiful knowledge. Let us try to enjoy it. Daily 2-2-3 श्लोक करते हुए हम आगे बढ़ेंगे. So today let us start with our initial prayers. Om 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 Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Namo Venkateshaya Purushaya Mahatmane Pranatakleshanashaya Govindaya Namo Namaha. Aham Durataste Padamboja Yugma Pranameच्छयागत्य सेवां करोमि सकृत् सेवया नित्य सेवा फलं त्वं प्रयच्छ प्रभो वेङ्कटेश अज्ञानिना मया दोषान् अशेषान् विहितान् हरे क्षमस्वत्वं शेषशैलशिखामणे. Some slokas we added up. Bhagavan Tirupati Venkateshwara to our everyday shloka. Togetherness, Sahana Bhavatu, shloka of invoking Guru. Now our Bhagavad Gita, 9th chapter. Rajavidya Rajaguhya Yoga. First 2 shlokas we will chant again, just to give the essence of it. Then again we chant the 3rd shloka, then we will see the meaning of it. Let us do first one. Om Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Geetha Sharanam Mama, Shri Vyasa Sharanam Mama, Shri Sadguru Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama. Om Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha, Srimad Bhagavad Gita, अथ नवमोऽध्यायः राजविद्या राजगुह्ययोगः अथ तृतीयः श्लोकः बिफोर् दट् फस्ट् टु श्रीभगवानुवाच इदं तु ते गुह्यतमं प्रवक्ष्याम्यनसूयवे अज्ञानं विज्ञानसहितं यज्ञात्वा मोक्ष्यसे अशुभात् राजविद्या राजगुह्यं पवित्रम् इदम् उत्तमं प्रत्यक्षावगमं धर्म्यं सुसुखं कर्तुम् अव्ययम्. Hey Arjuna, idam right now very close to you. What I said in the earlier shlokas, earlier chapters, summarizing that, I'm again telling you. Te only to you because I love you. Idam tute. What are you telling me? Guhyatamam pravaksha. Secret. Don't you want to listen the secret? Don't you want to know that? Many don't know that. You are going to be given. And not an ordinary secret. Guhyatamam pravaksha. Only after many, many lives of preparation, qualification, one will be going to a guru in the jungle, in an ashram, testing that person. Then, if he is qualified, guru will give. Otherwise, guru will keep it a secret only. He may tell all other superficial things. That guhyatama, secret most thing I am telling you. Because it is the secret most jnana. When you know this, everything becomes known. All पोल खुल जाता है. Nothing can be a curtain to hide you from knowing the ultimate. So guhyatamam pravakshyami. Idam tu. Secret most thing I am going to tell you. Then why I am telling you? Anasuyave. This anasuyave is your earlier qualification or your present expected qualification. Already you are anasuyu, therefore I am taking this initiative to tell you. But at the time of listening also, you have to be anasuyu. What is the meaning of time of listening? Anasuyu means when you are listening. Listen to the speaker with Shraddha. Listen to the subject with the Shraddha. Don't bring your ego and arrogance. Don't bring the comparison of this guru with the other gurus, that attitude. Don't listen with the doubt and despair. Don't test the guru. Don't have any of these asuya gunas. Don't be arrogant. Who are you to tell me that attitude don't have? That are the meaning of anasuyu at the time of listening. देखता हूँ ये गुरु कितने महान है और मेरे गुरु से महान है क्या, मेरे से महान है क्या. These are all asuya. Are doubting. पता नहीं इनको है कि नहीं पता कुछ. और ये जो सब्जेक्ट बता रहे हैं ये ट्रू है कि नहीं, who knows it. बस ये बावलों को काम धंधा नहीं होता, बकते रहते बोलते रहते. These are all asuya. So right now, because I'm telling Guhyatamam, when the great secret is revealed, you should not have distraction. All that which distract is asuya. Therefore, anasuya means non-distractive. By the outer sounds, etc. By your own inner mind's doubts and intellect's arrogances कि हाँ मैं जानता हूँ, मुझे कौन बोलेगा कि जो कोई है तो नहीं जो मेरे से ज्यादा जानता है. These are anasuya. So the subject के प्रति असूया, finding fault with it and belittling it. The speaker के प्रति असूया, that what he knows. Sometimes the way of speaking of the speaker, असूया, हाँ इनको क्या है बोलना नहीं आता. If that is the thing, then you will not listen. When you don't listen, you miss the secret once for all in the life. देखो, every speaker is own way of speaking, no? He must be good, better. But sometimes if he doesn't know the language and all, never mind. You listen to the subject that's given. Like our parents, grandparents, they're not highly educated like us in English and sophisticated languages, but what they speak is their experience. with so much love in our own interest, in our interest. Therefore, even though they may not present it in your sophisticated language with all tone, tune, and accents, but the content being great, you have to keenly listen and catch it. That's called anasuyu. हाँ दादी क्या बता आपको नो सेकंड क्लास भी पास नहीं हुआ आप दादाजी और टेंथ फेल व्हाट डू नो then you will never listen to them. They'll talk the truth, the reality, the experience with love, with concern. You will miss that Guhyatama. So here also be an Anasuyu while listening. Then that Guhyatama will catch, you will catch it, you will make a lot of use of it. And that Guhyatamam, Jnanam, Vijnana Sahitam. And what is secret? I am telling you the knowledge with its practice and with its experience. Jnanam Vijnana Sahitam. Theoretical knowledge, practice of it till you reach the experience. Why should I listen to you? Why should I understand? Why should I practice? Are Baba, yat jnatva. That which having known, that which having understood, that which I have practiced, moksha se, you get fully liberated from ashubhat, every ashubha in your life. And there are thousands of karanas for the ashubha, but the expression of ashubha is only one, that is dukkha. Is it not? That which you want to get rid of it is impurity. Is it not? And what is that we always try to get out of? Our own dukkha only, is it not? So Ashubha means dukkha. And then the consequence of these things. Dukkha is always is a result. It is a result of a karma. Which karma? Papa, dushkarma only. Then Papa, dushkarma came because of the wrong understanding or ignorance or the notions or desires. Is it not? Therefore, the ignorance leads to wrong actions, leads to the wrong result of dukkha. So, this knowledge is so profound, it removes all your wrong notions and ignorances. Then you will never have the wrong sankalpas. You will never do the wrong things. Then the ashubha wrong fellow, dukkha will never come to you. अशुभ दुख है उससे दूर हो जाओगे तो So I told yesterday, Ajnana is Ashubha. Vasanas are samskaras are Asubha, dusamskaras. From that, all negative desires coming, that is Ashubha. To fulfill the desire, negative or positive, doing the papa is Ashubha. Adharma is Ashubha. All that leads to the dukkha result. That is the final Ashubha. Moksha se Ashubha. Ye anasuyu Arjuna, to you, guhyatamam pravakshami yajnatva ashubhat moksha se. Idam. This is first sloka. And second one, this is Raja Vidya. Raja Nam Vidya. If you are a king, you must know this. And Vidya Nam Raja, this is a king of all the knowings or knowledges. Other knowledges give temporary result. This gives a permanent result. Other knowledges put you in the soup of misery. This will not put you at all in the soup. Other knowledges push you to work. This knowledge, you know it, that's enough. The other knowledge, makes you miserable. After that, ye wala nahi karta. Therefore, it is Raja Vidya. Vidya Nam Raja. That which is called in other our Hindu way, it's called Sri Vidya, Mahavidya, like that. Bhagavan says Raja Vidya. The royal knowledge, great knowledge. You know, any post you can have, of a clerk, or municipal councillor, or even MLA, but nothing like the head of the state, is it not? Either president or prime minister. In the same way, many vidyas you may have, but if this you don't have, then you are not having the royal vidya. The Raja Vidya it is. Mahan, Jarur. By saying Raja Vidya, Bhagavan is tempting Arjuna, who is a royal family belonging person. So too, out of 7 things, first is Raja Vidya, second is Raja Guhyam. It's a royal secret. Secrets in spirituality, friends, how many number of times you listen, you just forget it under the influence of the other ignorance, other habits, other way of lifestyle. Therefore, it remains as well as all well secret. Otherwise, why how thousands of masters required to give thousands of lectures? एक महात्मा एक क्लास में बोल दो तो सब हो जाना चाहिए ना, बिकॉज बोलने वाली चीजें तो कम ही है. बट द थिंग इज व्हाट राजगुह्यम. The reason of that is what I said just now. When so many impurities are there in the heart, so much extrovertedness their mind, so much of agitations are there, this knowledge will not go so inside. That is why Rajaguhya. Be prepared, then that secret is understood. So I told you two things: royal knowledge, royal secret. Rajavidya, Rajaguhyam. Two words. Third one is Pavitramidam. This is the purifier, then the purifier. Agni, because it makes your heart purified, noble. पवित्रम सबसे ये, इसमें कोई अपवित्रता नहीं है इस ज्ञान में कि वो हमको कहीं ना कहीं नुकसान करवाएगा और फंसाएगा, ऐसे इंटेंशंस नहीं है उस नॉलेज में. पवित्र विदम, सी, पवित्र means what? The sense of purity inside, sense of contentment, sense of, the self respect. है ना, when you do the chori, do you feel that पवित्रता in us? डर लगता रहता है कब पकड़ में जाऊंगा मैं, पकड़ो. बट व्हेन यू डू सम चैरिटी, दानम, अन्नदानम, धन दानम, when you go the, what a feeling inside, yaar, I could do, that's called pavitra. You will feel that joy, confidence that you have gained this knowledge, you are implementing that knowledge. That inner feeling of regrets, guilt, those negativities will not be there if this knowledge you gain and practice it. Pavitram. And idam uttamam. Utta, uttara and uttama. This is the purifier and purifier most. And the best of the vidyas or knowledges it is. Pavitram idam uttam means uttamam pavitram. The supreme most purifier. Pavitram uttamam alag alag karoge to most beautifully purifier as well as the uttamam. There's nothing beyond this. Anywhere you go, they can tell you the lesser secret only than this. At the most, if they can say this alone, there is nothing greater than this. Therefore, this alone is uttamam. So, Rajavidya, Rajaguhyam, Pavitram, Uttamam. Rajavidya, the best of all the knowledges. Rajaguhyam, the deepest profound secret. Pavitram, it makes your heart feel so happy, purified. Uttamam, this is higher than highest. Now, when such things are there, then it is so seven samudra par करके जाना होगा तभी मिलेगा. No, 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 no. It is in front of you. Pratyaksha avagamam. It is not some stories which have only story value. There is nothing reality. कुछ कुछ चीजें होती, इतना वर्णन करो ऐसा चीज कहीं देखने को नहीं मिलता. ये ऐसा नहीं है. प्रत्यक्ष अवगमम means directly you can experience it. Like when you open the eyes, and if the eyes are good, when the light is there, don't you see the room or the world or the nature when you go out? When the tongue is good, you don't have any fever. When you candy, sugar ka tongue में लगाया, how nicely you experience it. है ना, ice cream. प्रत्यक्ष अवगम. Good, no? A soothing music when you listen. In a hot, hot summer, when you get a cold drink. What a joy. It is so pratyaksha avagama. The negative examples are put your finger, your own, in the fire. And then that burning, pratyaksha avagamam. So to eat a nonsense heavy food, then the stomach ache for 3 days. Pratyaksha avagamam. Like an erratic, uncontrollable youth, drive the two-wheeler whose max speed is 110 and with 200 speed. बट ठोक दिया कहीं, फिर हाथ पैर टूट गया. व्हीकल इज इंटैक्ट, इसका हाथ पैर टूट गया. प्रत्यक्ष अवगमम. यू कैन सी like these so many examples. This jnanam is pratyaksha avagamam. You can experience it. I'm not telling out of my hat to pass time with you, my dear. ऐसा नहीं है. Thousands and thousands have heard this knowledge, pursued this. They directly experienced the bliss and beauty of that knowledge. Pratyaksha avagamam. then it is dharmyam. I will not promote adharma. I am there always take avatar only to establish dharma. Therefore, it is dharmyam. Dharma धनपेतम. If you have any doubt, वो अर्जुना तो राजा विद्या हो सकता है, राजगुह्य हो सकता है, उत्तम और पवित्र हो सकता है, प्रत्यक्ष अवगमन भी हो सकता है. But if it is not right, yes, I will not do. No, 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 no. It is sanctioned. It is a scriptural sanctioned and highly authentic. It is dharmyam. धर्म से हटकर नहीं है, ये धर्म ही है. प्रत्यक्षावगमन धर्म्यम. Then susukam kartu. To gain this knowledge and implement this knowledge, your readiness, your little effort are there required. Then you will be able to do it. And when it is susukam to do, then the result must be very small, perishable. No, 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 no. Avyayam. Once you gain that knowledge, then it never goes away from you, and it goes on giving its blessings or benefits to you continuously. That Guhya Vidya, Raja Vidya, Raja Guhyam, I am going to tell you, hey Arjuna. This is what two shlokas. Today we'll see the third shloka. If by some mistake, if you're not gaining or listening this knowledge and continuing to live as you are, or even getting misguided in the opposite knowledge from someone else, then you will never reach to the ultimate, you will only destroy yourself. So everywhere when you tell positive, non-positive also you have to tell. So doctor said, take this medicine positive. If you don't take, your disease will grow negative. Negative means the other side of it. So to this food you must take. If you don't take, it will not help you in the medicine. This to avoid करो ही नहीं करोगे avoid लोगे ना, your medicine will not work. So here also by inspiring Arjuna by telling the glory of the knowledge which is going to give. Now the other aspect also is telling that if you don't choose it, then it is your choice. Then you will miss the beauty of the life. You will miss the opportunity. What it is in the third shloka. Let us chant. Om Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namah Srimad Bhagavad Gita अथ नवमोऽध्यायः राजविद्या राजगुह्य योगः श्रीभगवानुवाच. Third shloka 4 plus 2 6 times. अश्रद्धधानाः पुरुषाः अश्रद्धदानाः पुरुषाः अश्रद्धधानाः पुरुषाः अश्रद्धधानाः पुरुषाः धर्मस्यास्य परन्तप धर्मस्यास्य परन्तप धर्मस्यास्य परन्तप धर्मस्यास्य परन्तप अप्राप्य मां निवर्तन्ते अप्राप्य मां निवर्तन्ते अप्राप्य मां निवर्तन्ते अप्राप्य मां निवर्तन्ते मृत्यु संसारवर्त्मनि मृत्यु संसारवर्त्मनि मृत्यु संसारवर्त्मनि मृत्यु संसारवर्त्मनि. Together. श्रीभगवानुवाच अश्रद्धधानाः पुरुषाः धर्मस्यास्य परन्तप अप्राप्य मां निवर्तन्ते मृत्यु संसारवर्त्मनि. Again, श्रीभगवानुवाच अश्रद्धधानाः पुरुषाः धर्मस्यास्य परन्तप अप्राप्य मां निवर्तन्ते मृत्यु संसारवर्त्मनि. हे परन्तप परान्तापयति. Arjuna was a scorcher and defeater of the enemies. Hey Arjuna, asya dharmasya अश्रद्धधानाः पुरुषाः. All this dharma, because dharma बता दिया ना, that the highest, greatest, noble, most dharma, the duty which I am going to tell you, ashraddhanaha, those who don't have shraddha in it, faith in it, listen, liking to it, even to listen it, even if they listen, they are not understanding. Some understand, but they have the fear of not implementing. So not coming at all, first ashraddha. Coming but not listening is at all, second ashraddha. Listening but not understanding at all, third ashraddha. Understanding but not practice at all is the fourth ashraddha. So whoever are the purushas who have no Shraddha in what I am going to say, Ashraddha. धर्मस्य अस्य, इस धर्म का जो भी बंदा श्रद्धा नहीं रखता है, अश्रद्धाना पुरुषः धर्मस्य अस्य, then what will happen to them? Two things. One, aprapya mam. They will never reach to me, the supreme self, the divinity, which is in the 7th and 8th chapter, है ना, ज्ञान विज्ञान योगम में बताया कि नहीं, भगवान should be known in असंशय रूपेण, समग्र रूपेण, कृत्स्न रूपेण. It is said in the 8th chapter, कृत्स्नम. So that me, you will never know me. Aprapya mam. You will never know me, you will never reach me. You will always be away from me. And where do you land up if you don't listen to these instructions in the next slokas we are giving? And if you're not grasping that knowledge, and if you are living life, not living life according to that, where will I go? Aprapyamam nivartante mrityu samsara vartmani. Vartma is the nature. Mrityu samsara vartma is that samsara whose nature is only death only. And in that nitaram vartante. Nivartante means nitaram. Vartante means रह जाएंगे. Permanently they will be there only in the mrityu samsara vartmani. 6th, 12th chapter also mrityu samsara sagara it will come. So mrityu samsara vartmani means that life where there is a continuous struggle called as samsara, which will end only in the death, only to start again when the new birth is taken. Therefore, what knowledge Bhagavan is giving is that which liberates you from the mrityu. That is why moksha se ashubhat. Mrityu nahi hoga. Second is samsara. Samsara is struggle to get happiness. Keep on struggling to getting happiness, never getting happiness. Little ticklings and pleasures may come, but 2 minutes, only 2 minutes, gone. That's called samsara. So ashraddhadhana purushaha asya dharmasya. Anybody who may be, if they don't have faith in this wisdom and its practice, which I'm going to tell you from next sloka, Mama Prapya, they don't reach the ultimate, they don't reach the divinity, they don't reach me, the supreme abode. Then where will they go? Aprapyamam nivartante nitaram varmanantante. Permanently they stay. Where? Amrityu samsara vartmani. In the same world which they are living, where throughout life there is samsara, struggles, difficulties, and that ends only in the mrityu, the death. So the mrityu se amritatva ho jayega, samsara se the effortless happiness ho jayega. If you learn and implement this knowledge which I am going to give you. So in this way, Bhagavan, through first 2 shlokas, he inspired and drew the attention of Arjuna. Through the third one, by frightening him that you will continue to suffer in the mrityu, he has intensified this Arjuna's attentiveness. ऐसी बात है क्या? मतलब ये नहीं करूंगा तो मैं मृत्यु संसार सागर में रह जाऊंगा, और करूंगा तो मोक्ष से शुभात. So then I must listen that गुह्य राजा गुह्यम and राजा विद्या. बताओ मुझे. That inspiration can come. For that sake only this type of shlokas. Ashraddhana purushaha asya dharma se varandava aprapya mam nivartante mrityu samsara vartmani. The people, therefore, why they are struggling in life? You understand? Every one of us are suffering in something or the other. That suffering, dying one day is called mrityu samsara. Because they are not wanting to know something other, something beyond, something true, something substantial, something real, something permanent, something of their own personal self. Without knowing the truth, in the untruth world, how long you can be happy? How long you can be satisfied and contented? वो नहीं हो सकता हो. So look at from a big picture. Bhagavan is just picturing. Picturing. There are 1,000 people. 5 of them had Shraddha in this one. They are crossing the Mrityu Samsara. The other ones not adopting majority of them, and they go bhatak rahe in their own ignorance. Mama prapya nitaram vartante mrityusam. Therefore, in a serious manner, if you want to talk for a scriptural, spiritual seeker standpoint, if you are struggling in this thraldom of samsara, birth and death, That's because of your ignorance. Ignorance created desires, desire prompted actions, actions giving the result. Now I am telling you knowledge in which you will discover yourself to be that infinite pure self. Then there's no finitude in you. Then there's no desire born in you. Because only the one who thinks is finite to become infinite, he gets a desire. And about what the desire depends on his own vasana, samskara of that life or that day. With the desire, you struggle only to become samsari, suffering. Do you want to come out of it? Then listen to it. If you don't listen, oh my dear friend, many I have seen. Those who have followed it, crossed. Those who have not followed, they are here only Mrityu Samsara Vartmani. Mrityu Samsara Vartma. Matlab, in that thraldom of life, where throughout life you will struggle, 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 that's called Samsara. One day you will die. Again you'll be born, again struggle, struggle, you will die. So we should not have Mrityu, we should have Amritatva. We should not have the Samsara, we should have the Sukha Ananda. This knowledge gives you that. That is why it is royal knowledge and royal secret it is. Many people don't know it. Such a great knowledge exists. Bhagavan gave this to Arjuna in the Geetha. Then in the next two shlokas of 5, 4 and 5, Bhagavan summarizes in 4 steps the entire jnanam which you have to gain and abide in to transcend the mrityu samsara sagara and transcend sab ashubha. As it said in the shloka first one, moksha se ashubhat. In the third also, mrityu samsara. No? You will cross that mrityu samsara sagara if you gain this knowledge. Then in the 4 steps he gives that. And Swaki beautiful it is, but very contemplative. ऐसे click नहीं होता हो, बहुत दिमाग को लड़ाना पड़ता. So what it is, let us see tomorrow, the chanting and explanation. Today, Ashraddhanaha Purushaha Dharmasyasya Evanantava Aprapyamam Nivartante. Nivartante means Nitaram. Continuously they stay here only. Murtyu Samsara Vartmani. You can see people so many in the country. In every profession they have excelled, earned lots of money, name, fame. Then they themselves have. ऊपर से देखो दूर से हंस रहे हैं मजाक कर रहे हैं उनका वीडियो निकाला जाता है पेपर टीवी में दिखाते पर्सनली जाके पूछो they are in such a miserable condition of all either physical diseases or emotional bankruptcies or cheating or getting cheated. They are living only in the dukkha samsara and one day they silently or violently die. Everything they have achieved, but this knowledge they don't have. Therefore, you can see them ending their life only in a graveyard. मृत्यु संसार में रहते रहते मृत्यु को ही पाते हैं वो लोग बस. But there are some people, rarer than the rarest. They went to their guru, they gained this Atma Jnanam, Tatma Jnanam, Paramatma Jnanam, and they are no more bound by any samsara of struggle to get happiness, nor the mrityu, because they know they are the amrityu, amrita rupa self they are. They are not the marana rupi sharira adi. Beautiful, no? And what is that knowledge which liberates us from the bondage of ignorance? Tomorrow let us study it, not today. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. He done. Now, related to this only today's common sense thought. So, the mind's mischief. What it is mind by entertaining and making us do all prohibited and non sanctioned, okay, thoughts or actions हमसे करवा के what it does it becomes weaker and makes us who are the identifiers with the mind also weaker. So today the main thought is weakness of the mind should be so aggressively dynamically strong to take up big projects and challenges and achieve them. But how weak is our mind? How timid is our mind? How energyless is our mind? काहे को हो कहाँ से आ रहा है वो माइंड को वीकनेस बिकॉज ऑफ इट्स मिसचीफ ऑफ entertaining the negativities plenty non-sanctioned things prohibited things anything prohibited done we become weak in the mind बहुत मुश्किल से चोरी कर ली मानो That time to collar uthakar, yeah, I have done the stealing, no police could catch me. But somehow the police and they are also CBI, all of them, they are all very intelligent, very well trained. They are not only terrorists are trained, police only not only trained. These people are also trained. When they trace out and find the fellow with his mistake, what a regretful, what a guilty life, and what a weakness! You bend the head only. So mind's mischief of entertaining and making us do the negative things in life, thereby it takes away our mind's energy and we become weakling in the mind. And it is a bhoga also, the enjoyments of the useless things of the world, every time we just become weak only by indulging in that. And who is pushing us? Mind only. Makes itself a weaker, and we become weak because we are identified with that mind by entertaining the prohibited and negative things. You being youngsters, in the hurry-burriness of gaining the quicker and easier happinesses, you commit this mistake of allowing the mind to entertain the negative, and you appreciate it. And the result would be later on. You'll be caught up, put behind bar, beaten left and right, then nothing but regrets and guilts to you and also to the parents. All mischief, this is done by the mind. Then what to do? Bring the intellect into picture. Then what is correct according to the Shastra? Do that. And when you do it, the positive things are, you become stronger in the mind. Values positive make us stronger. Values negative make us weaker. Devotion makes us stronger. Likes and dislikes make us weaker. Spiritual knowledge makes us stronger. The ignorance of any sort will make us weaker. The worldly knowledge sometimes it also makes us weaker, because when you know that knowledge, you will get desires. Desire again weakens you. So bring the intellect into picture. Know what is correct and right to be done. By doing that, avoid the regrets, guilt of the mind. Guilt is also don't allow it to become weak. We need to protect the mind for its strength, so that with that mind you can put your head high and are able to involve everywhere without any inhibition. Never become weaker in your mind level. Negativities make us weak. Only I have to tell you examples of plenty known to you yourself. I need not waste my time to tell them. So the mind's mischief of thinking and making us do negative and weaken itself, thereby weakening us. After that, there's no aggressive inspiration, there is no initiative, there is no lifting the head, there is no self-confidence. All of them are gone. Become weak only the mind. बस छोटे छोटे बच्चों से डरते रहते, पुलिस से डरते हैं, इनकम सबसे डरते हैं हम. The one who सबसे डर रहा है, उसके मन में उतना सड़ा हुआ नेगेटिविटी. Some people don't show the anger, they show the dar, they show the other thing called we are the most strongest people in the world. With arrogance they show it, but that's only for some time, that will go. Bring the intellect, know what is right, involve only in that all the time. Don't listen to mind's mischief of thinking and making do the wrong things, negative things. And what is the negativity list to positivity list to, you all know. Negativities toward the objects are the desires for all objects. Towards the people are the enmity, fighting with them, selfishness, the cheating them, ये सारा होता है. These negativities. So mind's mischief of making us do negative, thereby make us weaker. Bring the intellect, never do negative, only positive, stronger and stronger and stronger. सर कटा सकते हैं लेकिन सर झुका सकते नहीं. ऐसा हमारा स्ट्रेंथ ऑफ द माइंड होना है, नॉट वीकनेस. सो प्रोटेक्ट माइंड फ्रॉम, कॉन्शियस रहो. वॉट एवर थॉट्स कम, इज इट राइट और रॉन्ग, इट इज गुड और बैड करके, if it is wrong and bad, just thwart it, throw it away. If it's a good noble required for your career, then implement it. else mind's mischief of doing wrong and becoming weak. And therefore सर झुका के पापा के सामने सर झुका है, मम्मा के सामने, टीचर के सामने सर झुका है, पत्नी पति के सामने, अल्टीमेटली बच्चों के सामने भी झुक गए. क्या शर्म, उस लाइफ का कोई जीना है? इज इट कॉल्ड ए लाइफ वर्थ लिविंग? वेस्ट. So this is the mind's mischief thought today. That should be enough. Now, after the common sense thought, we will see our Dashavatara Stotra. Today it is our Bhagavan Shri Krishna. Because yesterday we done the Rama. Rama is the seventh avatar. Krishna is the eighth avatar. So what it is said here, Krishna, ki Krishna Ananta, Krishna, vocative Ananta, Bhagavan is Ananta, endless. His name also Krupa Jaladhe, ocean of compassion, Kamsa Are, killer of the Kamsa, Kamalesha, the Lord of Mahalakshmi Mata, Hey Hare, O Lord, Kali Yamardana, you are the killer of the Kaliya, the terrible serpent. Krishna Namo, my salutations to you. Hey Hari, Te Bhaktamam Paripalaya. Every day this comes, I am your devotee. O Lord, do the protection of me. So what is Krishna? Krishna, Ananta, Krupa Jaladhi, Kamsare, Kamalesha, Kaliya Mardana. These are the few things about Krishna from his Krishna Avatara, Leelas. So the meaning is understood na? Krishna is Lord Krishna. Ananta means Achyutayanam Anantayanam Govindayanam Namaha. And he is endless. He is a being the infinite blissful conscious self. There is no Anta to him, is Ananta. Then beautiful is what? Krupa Jaladhi. Bhagavan Krishna is an ocean of compassion. That is why leaving that Vaikuntha and all, he came to be born in a jail. 5 minutes only separated from parents. Went to that Gokula. All the negative devilish Rakshasas who are bent upon destroying goodness. One by one he was going on eliminating. In Krishna Avatara, though he smiled outside, enjoyed outside, but inside him there was continuous Krupa and Karuna. Anything Gopikas ask, he will do. Any Bhakta asks anything, he will do. He married so many wives, 1000, 16,000. सबको खुश किया, सबको उन्होंने प्रेम दिया. So it is possible only Krupa Jalati you have. Ocean of compassion. He gave Makhan to the Bandar, even to the children who are of the low class and all. He had always the Krupa. And he has shown Krupa to Arjuna by giving Geetha. He has shown Krupa to Draupadi by coming in the Vastra Avatara. He has shown Krupa to Gopala by killing all the Dushta Rakshasas. And he did Krupa to this Mathura Nagari by eliminating Kamsa. Krishna is Krupa Jaladi. From now, then onward till now, even now, millions are the Bhaktas of Krishna. Blessed by him are living a good, happy, noble, sophisticated life. So Krishna, Ananta, Kripa Jaladhe, Kamsare. तो कंसा मामा दुष्ट है वो, उनके सारे दोस्त भी दुष्ट ही हैं. So when the dushta adharmics are there, country cannot progress or be happy, so they have to be eliminated. Oh Lord, you are the remover of the Kamsa. Then Kamalesha, Bhagavan is Lakshmi Pati. Kamala means Lakshmi, Isha means Pati. So Kamalesha, Lakshmi Pati, Kamalesha, then Kaliya Mardana. Bhagavan, out of so many leelas, everything so enchanting, Kaliya Mardana leela is one. I think after this I'll take that only. Bala Mukunda Ashtakam. Excellent it is. Kararavindena Padaravindam Mukharavinde Viniveshayantam Vatasya Patrasya Puteshayanam Balam Mukundam Manasasmaram. Kaliya Martana Leela. So with children friends every day उस दिन भी गए, बच्चों को प्यास लगी. They were so much thirsty, they took the water of this Yamuna ji. That Yamuna water of that portion was full of poison because of the Kali and Nag there. Everybody died only their children. But it is said in Bhagavatam, Ikshaya Amrita Varshina Punarjaha. With his own eyes of Amrita, he made them alive, even the dead people. Then to teach the lesson and send him away, Kaliya, he jumped into the water. And then Kaliya, Vriddham, Kaliya, Nartanam. Wow, you read the beautiful Bhagavatam. Excellent it is. Akila Kala Adi Guru Nanartha. And it's a great gymnastics. Yamuna itself is flowing such a speed. On that this Kaliya, so many woods, it is poisonous, it wants to kill Krishna. Krishna avoided killing by the snake, and controlled and balanced himself on the moving snake, and he was balanced on the moving water flow current, and then on that snake not only was controlling and subduing its arrogance, but he was dancing, and that he was doing joyfully, enjoying that. कलिन्दजान्तस्थितकाळीयस्य फणाग्ररङ्गे नटनप्रियन्तं तत्पुच्छहस्तं शरदिन्दुवक्त्रं बालं मुकुन्दं मनसा स्मरामि. कलिन्दजान्तस्थितकाळीयस्य Konagrarange Natana Priyantam. Tat Puchastam that wanted to pull him down. So he tried to pull him down with the tail. He held the tail with another hand, controlling it. And face was Sharat Induvaktam, as cute and beautiful like the Sharat Chandra Purnima, Sharat Purnima ka Chandra ke saman, Muskurahat mein Anand mein Bhagwan ne ho kiya. Everybody were frightened when he was caught by serpent. Mother and all, they wanted to jump only. They were held back. Balram ne go, "Arey, we know what is Krishna, just wait and see sometime." Then he controls that. Sara poison, almost dead. All those Patnis will come, Naga Kali Patni. They do great stuti of Lord, you are Paramatma, this, that. Then Bhagavan says, "This is a place of my people, you are poisoning it, go to Samudra." But no, Garuda will eat us. That's why we are here. Garuda, they can't come to Yamuna because he's got a shapa. There also will not come because my footprints are there on your head. And that is why in all the Vaishnava temples, they put something on our head. And that किरीटम की तरह होता है ना, वो षडारी बोलते, उसके ऊपर भगवान के चरण चिन्ह होते हैं. And the purpose of putting that is what, when you have done the puja, your ego is surrendered to the Lord. And with the ego, only these 6 enemies of Kama Krodha are there, because of which the ego and 6 enemies, you like a Kaliya, spread poison around and kill everyone or trouble everyone. So through this puja to the Lord, your ego is subdued, your negativities are subdued. Therefore, nobody is afraid of you that way. You need not trouble anyone. That's the purpose of putting that shadari on the head after doing the puja. सर पे लगाते हैं ना मंदिरों में, तीर्थन दिया, प्रसादन दिया और सब तीर्थम, बड़ा सा किरीटम की तरह, हेलमेट की तरह होता है, उसके ऊपर भगवान के चरण चिन्ह होते हैं. सो आवर ईगो ऑफ कालिया भगवान दया से सबड्यू हो जाए, हमारे पॉइजनस काम क्रोध आदि निकल जाए, देन वी लिव द लाइफ लाइक यमुना. Poisonous, killing others, thereafter become like Amrita only for everyone. They enjoyed there. Are like this, Krishna has done so many leelas. You know, when Brahmadeva took away all the children for 1 year, he only became all the children, their dresses, their makeup, all the cows, their dresses, whatever they had, the thing. सारा एक साल कृष्ण ही बन गए, हजारों गाय. Great leela. When Indra became angry and gave that 7 days rain, he lifted Govardhana with one hand. One finger they say, but in Bhagavatam finger नहीं है, हस्त लिखा है. 3 बार देखा मैंने, हस्त ही है. Then Pralambasura, Dhenukasura, Trunavarta, then that Putana, then Shakatasura, then Bakasura, then Arishtasura, then Keshi, name of how many Rakshasas Bhagavan finished all of them. Kamsa. These are all in Leelas of him when he was in Vrindavan only. Once he went to Mathura, then with Jarasandha, 17 times, 23 Akshavani Sainya, 23 lakhs is other. He used to come, Bhagavan finished, they're all negative, adharmics. So in this way, Krishna Bhagavan played the ferocious Leela of killing the Rakshasas, played the Prema Leela of giving Prema to Gopikas and his wives, and gave the Mitravta to his Uddhavji Kaho, Arjuna Kaho, in sabko Sakha Bhav diya. So Krishna's life is so beautiful throughout. You must read Bhagavatam. Definitely, at least the 10th skandha, Lord Krishna's all enchanting Leelas. So beautiful he was. Nowadays we are seeing Krishna Rukmini Vivaha. Yesterday only Krishna took away Rukmini. Today we will see Rukmini Krishna will marry. Today or tomorrow in our evening Bhagavatam. We do 2 Bhagavatams. Some Bhagavatam 2, 12th skandha and 10th. Every day. It's going on from 1082 days without break. 1082 दिन से कर रहे हैं. Maybe next 2 months it will be over. Maximum. So Krishna is our Ashtama Avatara and is very much there. One thing from Krishna what we can learn is he lived, is born in jail. But throughout life, he lived life of jail, Jail. That is J for joyful, A for active, I for inspired, L for loving. The joyful, active, inspired, loving life. When we live like Krishna, then our life also is beautiful. Problems will be there around. Everyone will have a problem, but how much you are able to maintain your stability inside and negotiate through all the situations and win over, that's the glory. And Krishna taught Gita to Arjuna. Krishna taught double than Gita to Gita. Mein the 18 chapters are there, 24 chapters in the 11th skanda, which he taught to Uddhavji. Krishna gave knowledge so many times to the Gopikas Kaho, or many places you can see. कृष्ण अवतार प्रेम दिया, ज्ञान दिया, दुष्टों का संहार किया, मित्रों की रक्षा की है, धर्म की स्थापना की है भगवान ने. How beautiful. He danced, he sang, he played the flute. He is full of dynamism. He's not watching TV like a stupid gochu, cell phone, बेवकूफ की तरह. He was not like, he was dynamic, active throughout. Finally, his way of living the world also is wonderful. He just sat there when the Vyadha came and hit at his feet. Chalo, ho gaya mera kaam, I am going. Krishna can be our lovely Lord to live life joyfully, actively, dynamically with inspiration. Always smiling, always delightful, always excellent God. Ah, Madhura Murali Ganam. Vamshi Murali Venu. He has got three. Vamsi is only for Radha. Venugana for all the Gopikas. Murali is for everyone. He will enchant the whole world with his Murali Gana. Then Venu Vamsi Murali symbolize our individuality without ego. When we are free, egoless, surrender to the Krishna, he will play his song of success and joy through us. And luckily of this Krishna's Bhagavad Gita only, we are studying from last, हमारे कितने दिन हो गए 200 से ज़्यादा 258 days. We are in the 9th chapter, Raja Vidya Raja Gohya, taught by Krishna only. See the coincidence, beautiful. So let us chant this Krishna mantra today 11 times. Om Sri Krishna Parabrahma Paramatmana Anugrahena Gita Upanishadadi Shastra Jnana Dvara अतिशीघ्रगतिना अस्मिन् क्षणे एव परब्रह्मानुभवद्वारा मुक्तिप्राप्त्यर्थं पुराणेतिहासोक्त समस्तदेवतानां भगवन्त गुरूणां श्रीकृष्णपरमात्मनः अपि दर्शनानुग्रहप्राप्त्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य वैदिकसंस्कृतेः हिन्दवसंस्कृतेः पुनरुत्थान पुनर्जागरण विश्वव्याप्तिद्वारा विश्व आध्यात्मिकप्रगतिद्वारा विश्वशान्तिकल्याणार्थं ये भक्ताः अस्मिन् कार्ये कङ्कणबद्धाः तेषां सर्वेषां दिग्विजयप्राप्त्यर्थं कृष्ण अनुग्रह प्राप्त्यर्थम आयुर आरोग्य ऐश्वर्य क्षेम स्थैर्य प्राप्त्यर्थम दशावतारांतर्गत कृष्ण परमात्मा संबंधी श्लोक से जपम पारायण वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे. ओम कृष्णानंत कृपा जलधे कंसारे कमलेश हरे कालियमर्दन कृष्ण नमो हरिभक्तं ते परिपालय मां. कृष्णानंत कृपा जलधे कंसारे कमलेश हरे कालियमर्दन कृष्ण नमो हरिभक्तं ते परिपालय मां. कृष्णानंत कृपा जलधे कंसारे कमलेश हरे कालियमर्दन कृष्ण नमो हरिभक्तं ते परिपालय मां. कृष्णानंत कृपा जलधे कंसारे कमलेश हरे कालियमर्दन कृष्ण नमो हरिभक्तं ते परिपालय मां. कृष्णानंत कृपा जलधे कंसारे कमलेश हरे कालियमर्दन कृष्ण नमो हरिभक्तं ते परिपालय मां. कृष्णानंत कृपा जलधे कंसारे कमलेश हरे कालियमर्दन कृष्ण नमो हरिभक्तं ते परिपालय मां. कृष्णानंत कृपा जलधे कंसारे कमलेश हरे कालियमर्दन कृष्ण नमो हरिभक्तं ते परिपालय मां. कृष्णानंत कृपा जलधे कंसारे कमलेश हरे कालियमर्दन कृष्ण नमो हरिभक्तं ते परिपालय मां. कृष्णानंत कृपा जलधे कंसारे कमलेश हरे कालियमर्दन कृष्ण नमो हरिभक्तं ते परिपालय मां. कृष्णानंत कृपा जलधे कंसारे कमलेश हरे कालियमर्दन कृष्ण नमो हरिभक्तं ते परिपालय मां. कृष्णानंत कृपा जलधे कंसारे कमलेश हरे कालियमर्दन कृष्ण नमो हरिभक्तं ते परिपालय मां नामस्मरणादन्योपायं न हि पश्यामो भवतरणे राम हरे कृष्ण हरे तव नाम वदामि सदा नृहरे. Krishna mantra. Two more are there, Buddha and Kalki. Some other thing will take up after that. Thank you for your patient listening. Om Sri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. Just invoke Lord Krishna in your life. Any Rakshasas he killed are nothing but our own negativities. Putana represents the avidya. Then Trunavarta represents the mental disturbance of desires, etc. Then each of the Rakshasa represents one or the other negativities only. The Shakatasura represents the materialism. Then Bakasura represents the hypocrisy. Some is hypocrisy, jealousy, desire, passion, anger, disturbance. These are the Durgunas. They are the Rakshasas. They are killed by Krishna. So, when we become Krishna Bhakta, from our mind, all these impurities go away. As it is said in the first loka, कि इदंतु ते गुह्यतमं प्रवक्ष्यामि स्वयं ज्ञान विज्ञान इत्याक्त्वा यज्ञाता मोक्ष से अशुभात्. कृष्ण को बुलाओ तो you will give ज्ञानम आपको भागवत and Geetha. You will make our life so beautiful and joyful. So today our beginning is with Krishna Geetha, ending also with the Krishna Avatara Shloka. Thank you. In common sense thought is mind's mischief of making us do negative and make us weak. So don't do that. And also Gita, third shloka, Ashraddhadhana Purushaha Dharmasyasya Parantapa Aprapyamam Nivartante Murti Samsara Vartmani. If we don't follow this knowledge, unnecessarily we continue to be living a confused life of doing all negative and invoking all the sufferings. Choice is yours. Thank you, friends. Om Durjana Sajjano Bhoyat Sajjana Shanti Mapnayat Shanto Muccheda Vandebhyaha Muktaschanyan Vimochayeta Asato Ma Sadgame Tamaso Ma Jyotirgame Murtyorma ओम पूर्णमद पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांति. ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो परमऋषिभ्यो परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे नमः गीतामात्रे नमः श्रीकृष्ण परब्रह्मणे नमः वेदव्यास महर्षे नमः समस्त गुरुभ्यो नमः अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो तत्सत् ब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु. O Lord, bless all the youngsters who are regular to Gita with the greatest wisdom and the abilities to implement that wisdom for their own success and spiritual evolution, and also for the people around him in the world at large. Thank you, friends. With congrats for being regular, and thanks to see you tomorrow. Throughout the day, so many other classes. Tell your parents, elders who can attend and get benefit of it. We have almost 4,600 above classes of 1 hour, 1 hour, 15 minutes. Not even one is a waste in every one of them on the basis of Shastra. Some or the other spiritual knowledge or the Vyavaharika Jnanam or our values, they are only taught. These things are such in Kali Yuga, unless we continuously listen, we don't remember them, and again, we slip and fall into the negativities of this Kali Yuga of extrovertedness and behaving like animals and Rakshasas. Only thing which protects us is continuous reminder of this beautiful knowledge through these classes. And we don't do any other drama baji. Shastra mein jo lukha aapko batana. And what we want from you is nothing but you listen and become happy in your life. You don't need to even thank also Piche Mudkar. This is our seva to the Lord in you. Seva to the Shruti Parampara, Rishi Parampara. That's what we are doing. So make use of it by forwarding it to all your known people. Yes, friends. Thanks. Krishna